talking about the Miami Dolphins in the South, right? Now, I will tell you this. McDaniel was fired, let go. Tua is gone. They brought in Troy Aikman as advisor, right? He's coming in, putting in some things. In 2024, they were 8-9. They missed the playoffs. 2025, 7-10, missed the playoffs. Mike McDaniel out. Now, the key move is signing Malik Willis. I've been waiting on this.
You think that's a key move?
I don't feel very confident with the team around him. I do feel like signing Jeff Hafley, the defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers, can build more of a physical team. They're younger, and they have more of a developmental roster. Will they be one of the top teams in the division? Probably not. But we could see a resurgence, especially trying to climb in there and battle a little bit. We know the Buffalo Bills struggle when they go to Miami. So is that going to be the same kind of thing? I think they're looking really just to build a new version of themselves from what they're used to. They traded the house to go ship Jaylen Waddle off and still turned around and let Tyreek go as well. So this is you got your weapons out. This is the Malik Willis era. How long will it be? I'm not sure. I do know you have the backup sitting back there from Texas, and Quinn Ewers, just in case some things happen. You still got Achane. You still got Ollie Gordon, the 2 running back system, which I actually really love. So are they going to get back to what Malik Willis does and bringing that RPO, the zone read, giving him the same type of plays that he had when he was successful in Green Bay? I think so, but did the Dolphins create a better long-term setup for a quarterback or tear too much down at once, Tim?
We got problems in Miami. Okay. First of all,
throw the siren.
I love that you are when it comes to quarterbacks, you're one of the most loyal people I know because you've been on this Malik Willis train since he was drafted. Now, to be fair, you also tend to like shorter black quarterbacks that are athletic because you identify with them. I'm fine with that. I have no problems with that. I get it.
I'm going to ride with my brothers, man.
I understand. I understand. I have never been a believer in Malik. I like Malik. He does some good things. He is super athletic. He does run a really good RPO system. I think he'd be better off as a number 2 in Philadelphia out there behind Jalen Hurts. Here's the problem. You bring this kid. He's traveled already a little bit. He's shown some flashes in Green Bay. But now you've set him up. These are your receivers, okay? Tutu Atwell, Malik Washington, Jalen Tolbert, Terrence Marshall, I don't even know who that is, Theo Weiss Jr., Tahaj Washington, and A.J. Henning. And then some other guys you've never heard of. My point is, this dude has nothing to work with in Miami. The O-line's not very good. You've got Achane, okay? You can run the ball maybe, but teams are going to stack the box.
Gordon.
Teams are going to stack that box, and then your defense isn't very good. So, long-term plan, maybe. Is Jeff Hafley the answer? Honestly, I've never really heard that name talked about until he was the head coach of the Dolphins. So, I think the Dolphins are in the same boat as the team we'll talk about a little bit later, the New York Jets. I think they're just in this turmoil of nothingness for a long time to come, and I kind of feel bad for Malik because he took the money, he took the starting job because that's what he wanted, but I feel like he's in a terrible situation.
Well, I don't know if we're looking at long-term setup for him. I think this is really a 2-year trial just to kind of see how it goes. Now, he's got to show up and show out, period. But I don't think he has all of the weapons, but I think if he can establish a sustainable running game, the play action and RPOs will come into his favor. And so it's just about, hey, can you compete? Can you look good? Are we turning the ball over a lot? If we are, then in steps Quinn. I don't think this is a long-term play as much as I like Malik. I think this is probably a short-term possibility for him, maybe 2 or 3 years at best, until he can prove that he can be a franchise guy. Did he get dealt a bad hand in Tennessee? Absolutely. Tennessee was trash when he was there. But he went to Green Bay. Rebirth, right? Got to really develop as a quarterback, learning to Jordan Love. When he got in, he had 8 touchdowns, no interceptions. The guy completed over 80% of his passes, when he got the opportunity, he took advantage of it. I think that is what they're banking on as he moves forward. He's athletic enough to really help the O-line in ways. It's just how quick has his processor gotten? And the quicker his process gets, he'll be very dangerous. But until due time, we don't know.
I'll say that, yeah, he did great last year. Let's remember that
2 years.
That was a playoff team that he stepped into with Green Bay when he had to step in and do good things. There was weapons. There was a lot of talent. There was a defense to back him up. I don't feel good about the Miami Dolphins as a whole, and I certainly don't feel good that Malik Willis. I kind of wish that he wouldn't have thrown himself into this situation. Like you sign this new quarterback and you let all your weapons walk out the door. It's kind of goofy to me, but that's what the Dolphins are doing. So we'll see. I think they've torn down too much, though. I think it's just too much. It's going
to take a while, man. But don't be surprised if they get off to a hot start. You haven't seen film on them. You don't understand their style at this time. So the ones that have the unknown style normally have the success in the first half of the year, first quarter at least, right? If they can come out, at least 500, they're sitting in good positions. But the bottom line is they have got to run the ball. They have to. And does that involve Malik? I think
it will.
You agree?
It has to.
So I'm excited for Malik, man. I've watched him for a long time, and I think he's got all the tools to be a great quarterback. It's just about the situation. And with Troy Aikman being there, I feel like he's just stripping everything down and doing it the way Jimmy Johnson did it back in the day. Gamble on some different things, see what happens. They need to be consistent at what they do. And I think what they can do best right now in the beginning is run the damn football with those two hosses back there, period.
So off subject of the entire topic of the show, but Troy Aikman going to work with or consult for the Miami Dolphins and not ever offer or been offered to do that in Dallas, and knowing that he really has some sort of feelings about the Dallas Cowboys. What does that say? When you've won 3 Super Bowls, you are the guy, right? The city loves you. You're the anointed son, Troy Aikman, and you go to work with Miami Dolphins. What's that tell you about the Dallas Cowboys organization right now as they sit?
Well, it's Jerry's world or no world. I mean, that's how it goes. That's how it's operated for years. They have the credibility with winning 3 Super Bowls. When you win 3 Super Bowls, man, can't nobody tell you shit.
Bro,
especially if you're an owner.
When they won 3 Super Bowls, I had hair, and I had all my joints were mine. And, my bladder worked really good, and my gallbladder didn't want to quit. I mean, things were different when they won 3 Super Bowls. So.
I think I was still in like kitty draws.
Jeez.
When last time y'all were at least halfway decent.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was still eating cereal and Fruit Loops.
And we were both pissing ourselves, but you were a baby and I was because of alcohol intake. So there were, we were.
I used to pee in the bed when y'all were good.
we were at different levels. Okay.